the collaboration between Russia and North Korea certainly wasn't on, to this degree, wasn't on very many bingo cards. Yet in that frozen conflict on the Korean Peninsula, it really presents some interesting conundrums for the various countries in the region. What do you see as the implications for China?
Yeah, great question. Well, I am sure others already think this as well. I mean, I would posit that China is very uncomfortable with what's happening between Moscow and Pyongyang at the moment, and have been for the better part of the last year, as Kim made his trip into Vladivostok, and then Putin paid a reciprocal visit. This deepening of ties between Russia and North Korea, I think, has to make China feel like it's on the outside, and I think that's part of the point, actually, of both Pyongyang and Moscow. What I mean by that is China has a unique, has enjoyed, I could say, a unique position of having great leverage over North Korea, whether that's through the provision of fuel or food or trade. There's actual trade going on between the two countries, quite a great deal. I think 90% of North Korea's trade is with China. But what you have now is Russia also providing fuel and food, know-how, technical know-how, we think. I don't know exactly what's in exchange for all of that, but what that does, to a certain degree, not a complete degree, is reduce China's leverage and control, perceived control over North Korea. And I think that makes Beijing uncomfortable. I think also, Xi Jinping, although he's, engaging with Putin, and they're not going to show any fissures publicly, but I think it makes him feel, on the outside of that, whatever decision-making process is going on there. And I think that has to make, again, it causes some great discomfort for Chinese leadership, for Xi Jinping in particular. So, there's more I could say there. I think China's wondering what's happening, inside North Korea. I've had opportunity, which has been great, to engage with Chinese scholars, Chinese subject matter experts that perhaps I knew and during government times, but through think tank work, and also a unique opportunity to speak with Russian subject matter experts as well, and to see the dynamic there and the questions that we would get from China about what's happening indicates that they don't really know. That Beijing isn't in on exactly what's happening between their two neighbors. I'm unhappy about that.